I've got eggplants here, fried, layered with a tomato sauce, a little bit of mozzarella and some Parmesan cheese. Whack it in the oven. Delicious. Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. Let's get moving on this. Okay, so you saw the eggplants come together very quickly. I didn't want to waste your time too much on that. Cut them as thick or as thin as you like. A bit of oil, salt and pepper if you like. I didn't do that. Nice and hot. Get the pan hot with the oil and go for about 6 or 7 minutes, turning, often getting them into that beautiful color that you saw. Now let's look at our very simple tomato sauce. So we're going to use 2 cans of tomatoes. There's one open, there's one not open yet. 1 onion, decent sized onion, cut really nice and small. Tablespoon of garlic. About 3 teaspoons there of dried oregano, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese. And if you want, you could add a little bit of fresh basil to this, which works really nicely. Let's get to the cooker. Okay, so you need a pan of some sort, obviously, and in there I've got some olive oil. Now I'm not being very shy with my olive oil. There's quite a lot in there, which I think works really well. You can use less if you want. We're on a medium heat. It's just heating up now. You can just hear it. In goes that finely chopped onion. We're going to go with that tablespoon of chopped garlic as well. And at this point, I'm now going to add salt and black pepper. And we're going to go for about just 4 minutes, keeping it moving pretty much all the time. See you then. Very, very simple, this dish, and really, really delicious. So that's just like 4 minutes there. Very simply, we're going to add that dried oregano in. Or you could use some dried basil if you wanted, something like that. Then we're going to add the tomatoes, 2 cans of tomatoes. Now these were whole plum tomatoes. And just with my hand, I've roughly cut them up. I don't want it complete like a nice smooth paste. I quite like the little bits of tomato there. Stay on this medium heat now. We're pretty much done. It's so simple, this one. Medium heat. Let it go now for about 8 to 9 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. We really need to cook out the tomatoes. If you wanted, you could put a little bit of sugar in there just to remove the tartness from the tomatoes. But for me, no need. Nice and easy. We'll have this together in absolutely no time. See you in about 8 or 9. Off goes the heat. And you've done it. That's a beautiful, simple little tomato sauce. Okay, next up, we're going to build this. It's very, very easy. What I want you to do is I want you to get your oven on now. Get your oven preheated. And just get it on the maximum heat you can. Just really high. That'll give it enough time to get nice and hot while we prepare the eggplants. So the first thing we need to talk about is our container. You're going to need something that can go in the oven, obviously. You can use metal, glass, or like me, ceramic. Now, as you can see, I've already got some of the eggplants and I've put them in, placed them in. This is so, so easy. Let's grab some of our sauce. And you don't want it swimming in it, but you want a nice thin layer of sauce in here. Then I just like to go with a little bit of Parmesan, a few little bits of chopped mozzarella. Now you can use no cheese if you want, or one of these. You don't have to use both. And then simply we're going to repeat the process until we get right to the very top. Let me do that. Okay, so we still got plenty of sauce and eggplant left over. I just made a really small one here today, but you can repeat that and do another one, which is probably what I'll do. So the oven is on full blast, isn't it? Nice and hot. It's going to go in now for about between 10 and 14 minutes maybe. Just really, really, really hot oven. Out it comes. It's so easy. You've done it. Well done. All right, so that was in the oven for about 15 minutes, I think. It's come together really nicely. Just a little bit of flat leaf parsley on there. And that can be served immediately. If you want to take it out of the container, you're going to need to let that cool down. That's still very, very hot. So I love to eat mine with some nice sourdough bread. You know, dip it in there, grab it, and just off I go. Anyway, that's me. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please do give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.